A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant diplomatic move, President Donald Trump has announced that the United States will officially designate Saudi Arabia as a major non-NATO ally. This decision, revealed at a black-tie dinner honoring Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, marks a pivotal moment in the relationship between the two nations, granting Saudi Arabia enhanced military and economic privileges. The announcement comes 6 years after the American intelligence community concluded that the Crown Prince approved the murder of Washington Post columnist Jamal Khashoggi, a U.S. permanent resident and vocal critic of the Saudi regime. During the dinner, Trump expressed his pleasure at elevating military cooperation with the kingdom, stating, "I'm pleased to announce that we're taking our military cooperation to even greater heights by formally designating Saudi Arabia as a major non-NATO ally, which is something that is very important to them." This designation not only solidifies Saudi Arabia's strategic importance to the U.S., but also reflects the deep ties that have developed between the Trump family and the Saudi leadership over the years. The U.S. State Department outlines that countries with major non-NATO ally status can access various benefits in defense trade and security cooperation. This includes eligibility for loans of military equipment and being designated as a location for American military stockpiles. Additionally, Saudi Arabia can now purchase U.S.-made depleted uranium ammunition and will receive priority for the delivery of surplus military equipment, including warplanes and ships. Furthermore, Saudi contractors will be allowed to bid on contracts to repair and maintain American military gear. With this new designation, Saudi Arabia joins a list of 10 countries that hold the title of major non-NATO ally, including nations such as Israel, Japan, and Egypt. This shift in status has been met with mixed reactions, particularly given the backdrop of Khashoggi's murder, which had strained U.S.-Saudi relations in previous years. The intelligence assessment released in 2021 indicated that Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman viewed Khashoggi as a threat to the kingdom and supported violent measures to silence him. Despite these findings, the Trump administration has moved to strengthen ties with the Saudi leadership, emphasizing the strategic and economic benefits of the partnership. Former President Joe Biden had previously vowed to isolate the Crown Prince, labeling him a pariah during his 2020 campaign. However, upon taking office, Biden's administration has also recognized the importance of maintaining a working relationship with Saudi Arabia, especially in light of geopolitical realities in the Middle East. Trump, in his remarks, praised bin Salman for his role in advancing the kingdom's economic development and for fostering a partnership that he believes is vital for peace and prosperity in the region. The dinner also celebrated a newly signed strategic defense agreement between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia, which Trump described as a significant achievement. This agreement is seen as a reinforcement of America's role as a regional security enabler, aimed at enhancing military partnerships that can deter threats in the region. The White House has stated that this agreement will facilitate U.S. defense firms' operations in Saudi Arabia and secure new funding from the kingdom to offset U.S. costs. In a noteworthy development, the U.S. is expected to sell nearly 300 military tanks to Saudi Arabia, further bolstering the kingdom's defense capabilities and safeguarding American jobs in the defense sector. Trump expressed gratitude to bin Salman for his contributions to achieving peace in the region, particularly in relation to the recent developments in Gaza, which he described as a miracle. The relationship between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia has historical roots dating back to a meeting between King Abdulaziz ibn Saud and President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1945. Over the decades, the two nations have collaborated extensively on defense matters, often united by their mutual rivalry with Iran. As part of the evolving partnership, Saudi Arabia has pledged to invest nearly $1 trillion in the U.S., an increase from a previous commitment of $600 billion. This investment reflects the deepening economic ties between the two countries, despite ongoing concerns about Saudi Arabia's human rights record and its controversial actions on the international stage. The question remains whether Saudi Arabia will formally join the Abraham Accords, a series of agreements brokered by Trump that normalized relations between Israel and several Arab states. While bin Salman has expressed interest in joining the accords, he has indicated that a clear path toward a Palestinian state is necessary for Saudi Arabia to move forward. In conclusion, the designation of Saudi Arabia as a major non-NATO ally represents a significant shift in U.S. foreign policy, emphasizing military cooperation and economic ties, while navigating the complex history and challenges that define the U.S.-Saudi relationship. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.